picks. Hey everybody, good to see you again. My name is Steve Dangle. You're here on the Sportsnet YouTube channel watching Steve's Hat Picks, where I go through the best plays from around the NHL over the past week. And where you yell at me in the comment section for not including things, and that's fair. But it's the holidays, you got places to be, family to hang out with, Toblerones to just smash. So let's get through the hat picks right now, hey? Gotta give it up for two guys who are definitely gonna end up in the Hall of Fame someday, and I'm serious, Alex Ovechkin and Niklas Backstrom. I know, not exactly that controversial.
Backstrom hauling the puck ahead, feeds for Ovechkin, fires, he scores! A snapshot laser beam from the captain.
His 22nd goal of the season, there it is. Wilson will get an assist, but his prime assist goes to Nick Backstrom. That is exactly what we wanted to see tonight, and Alex Ovechkin has tied it up here in the late stages of the first. 2 penalty kills they've had, especially the last one.
Carlson sends it on the way, deflection, score!
The double shift works out just fine. There it is to John Carlson, and there's the redirect in front. Ovi might have even been there, Joe, to get a piece of it. The way he celebrates there might have got Backstrom, then Ovi. Let's take a look one more time. The wrister, the redirect, and past Blackwood. Just like that, it's 2-1. Good guys.
As if Alex Ovechkin and Niklas Backstrom each score in their 900th game together. Except, of course they did. At the time I'm making this video, Niklas Backstrom has 661 career assists in the NHL. Alex Ovechkin has 681 career goals. When they play together, they make each other better because their chemistry is off the wall. When they play apart, they make each other better because, boy, that's a hell of a pick your poison game. For over a decade now, they've been one of the most dynamic duos in the entire NHL. They've been one of the most formidable power play units in the entire NHL, and they are just a treat to watch. This is more of a legacy thing, but the fact that they each scored in their 900th game together, that's a hat pick. From one Russian who has scored a lot of goals to another Russian who probably will end up scoring a lot of goals if he plays like this. Here's Denis Gurianov against the Calgary Flames.
Flames on the attack again, but Dowling in the slot took it away. Gurianov trying to get around Hannifin, has a step. Gurianov scores! Terrific shot over the glove of Riddick. And Denis Gurianov makes it 1-1.
You just watch his speed to the neutral zone, and Hannifin's there. He has a good gap initially, but he has to turn, and he's just unable to match the speed of Gurianov, who just his first 3 strides coming out of the zone. You watch him just shield off Hannifin, and watch that left leg, and then he puts it back far side.
Oh, okay there, Dennis. First, Gurianov reads the play, he just turns on the Jets, and poor Noah Hannifin, who's having an unreal season, he's just got no shot. It's bad enough trying to outmuscle the guy when you can barely keep up with him. But Hannifin does a good enough job that he doesn't really give Gurianov a great shot on Rittich, right? Whoop! Roofs it there on Big Save Dave and on Noah Hannifin. Man, that's nothing against the Calgary Flames. That has everything to do with Gurianov. That's a hat pick. Our next hat pick is strictly to tick off producer Drew, who is a Colorado Avalanche fan. Here is Duncan Keith lighting Jonas Donskoy up like a Christmas tree.
Bauer Duck with his shot saved by Grubauer. Boy, Kirby Duck's got everything, and Duncan Keith hammers down Donskoy. Saw him coming the entire way. Donskoy had to sacrifice to make that play.
Watch this play, right? He's reading it. No, he's read it right here. He knows what he's going to do right there. Boom. That is absolutely textbook. The guy, another guy that does this is Drew Doughty on LA. I mean, there is, those hurt there, but that's hockey. And
oh my goodness, that could bring a tear to your eye. Here's why that's a hat pick. Everything about it was perfect. So many big hits get laid nowadays. We talk about, oh, it's borderline, and oh, should it be a suspension? Look at this work of art. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing. Textbook. But to make it even better, no one tries to fight Duncan Keith. Why would they? It's a clean hit. We're gonna have a fight every time there's a clean hit? Donskoy's fine. He pops right back up. That's part of the hat pick to me. You get lit up by one of the hardest hits I've seen in the NHL in years, and you just pop right back up. You're fine. Get back in the play. Do your best. Oh my goodness. Show it one more time, Drew. I know it pains you to show it one more time. That's a hat pick.
Watch this play, right? He's reading it. No, he's read it right here. He knows what he's going to do right there. Boom. That is absolutely textbook. Another guy that does this is Drew Doughty on LA. I mean, those hurt. But that's hockey. And
our next play is a hat pick because it's hard enough to be a goalie when you are one. It's even harder to be a goalie when you aren't. Here's Andrej Sekera.
Not cleared. Brown a shot. Stop. Bishop a couple waxing tight. Then a backhand stopped by the defenseman Sekera. He set up shop next to Bishop and he made a goal line stand. Andrej Sekera.
The latest, Andrej Sekera to the rescue. Best Slovakian netminder the Stars have ever had. Looked like he knew what he was doing. Bishop held tight on the pipe. About 3 or 4 whacks to it, and
first of all, anyone watching the play-by-play guy calling him Sekera and going, have I been saying it wrong the whole time? I've been calling him Sekera for like a decade. But you better know his name if he's going to be making moves like that. Look at this. This is instinct. This is beautiful. Just no regard for his own body. Just got to keep the puck out. That's beautiful. Now, you might be like, oh, the Panthers kind of killed him in this game. Listen, ignore that for this one shining moment. That was a hat pick. Our next hat pick is a franchise record. Here's Blake Wheeler.
Puck cross ice, Lane wasn't there. Hooks again. There it is. Lane scores. Blake Wheeler the assist, and he's now the franchise leader in points. And the Jets lead 5-0.
Now, if you're going to break the record, you might as well do it in style. What a seam pass. And a pass to somebody, too, you know has a good chance of scoring. Pretty good bet with Patrick Laine and that wicked one-timer him. And here's the pass from Laine. Right at the top of your screen. It's a fake pass. You think that it's going to go over to Morrissey instead, all the way over to Laine, and that puck is on his stick for about a millisecond, and wow, he just rips it by Alex Stalock. Scheifele comes over with the puck for his captain. History is made. Blake Wheeler now the official all-time leader in franchise points.
The Jets are just lighting up the Minnesota Wild. The Jets get another one on the power play. It's just a run-of-the-mill goal, right? Well, why is Mark Scheifele fishing the puck out of the net? Because he knows. It's your captain. You better know. Blake Wheeler sets up Patrick Laine for the cannon. It's a goal. It's an assist for Wheeler, which makes him the all-time leading scorer for the Winnipeg Jets Atlanta Thrashers franchise. And I'll point out something that several comments on this YouTube video on this channel made. Finally, the Winnipeg Jets franchise leader in points is someone who's actually played in Winnipeg. No more of this Ilya Kovalchuk nonsense. To me, dude, they play in Winnipeg. They're called the Jets. They're the Winnipeg Jets. I've never understood why hockey fans in Arizona they're so protective of the old Winnipeg stats. You didn't care. Yeah, Dale Hawerchuk, those playoff goals in the 90s, you were going nuts, yeah? And which street in Glendale was the Avco Cup parade on? I'm getting away from myself. Good on Blake Wheeler, good on the Winnipeg Jets for finally having a guy who played in Winnipeg leading the franchise. Our last hat pick now. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry, producer Drew. You know what? No, I'm not sorry. This is legitimately unreal, and I don't care if it is a Leafs hat pick. They scored 3 goals in 59 seconds, and it wasn't just any 3 goals. It was these 3 goals. Drew, show them. Don't put in the Boston Game 7 goal again. I saw that.
Haven't done that since October 9th, 2007. Here's Marner. Scores! Well, maybe they're on their way. It's 6-5. Marner snaps a 10-game goalless drought on home ice.
Now, you gotta watch. I mean, this is absolutely unbelievable by Austin Matthews. Oh, a complete turnaround, tape to tape, to Mitch Marner. Very few players in the world can make that play, and we just watched it. Unbelievable. And these Leafs are far from out of this, the way they can score and the way this game has been played this afternoon. That is an absolute ridiculous goal. Wow.
Broke Pesci's stick. Hyman got it across, and it's thrown through the crease by Barrie. Marner's back on it. Mitch Marner, pass back, Barrie empty net, scores!
the big line out again, and Barrie goes out with them. Puck possession behind the net. Hyman gets the puck, which he does so well. And then here goes Mitch Marner. He'll wait until Barrie becomes available. And then Barrie, with that wonderful patience, will just cruise through the middle of the ice. And then Hyman, who started it all off with all that work, creates havoc in front of the net. You might as well ride them. They got a little rest for the... Oh.
Marner picks it up, driving the net. Marner to goal, scores! Oh, baby, what a play by Marner!
Mitch Marner goes and just jumps through everybody. And when he does that, a set play, and then a beautiful finish on the 5-hole on Mazarek. But before that, I mean, that play is pushed forward on purpose. That was a set play, and then Marner jumps through the defense right through the middle of the ice.
Now, first and foremost, let me just say, only the Toronto Maple Leafs can turn a game where they had a 3-0 lead into a thrilling comeback. Ah yes, the Leafs overcoming the adversity of having a multi-goal lead in the first period and blowing it. But this goal from it, I keep saying that it's Austin Matthews' goal. Like, Mitch Marner happened to score it, but it's Matthews' goal, you know what I mean? This spinorama move is ridiculous, just stealing the life force out of Joel Edmondson's body. And more amazing, Mitch Marner is expecting this pass. Look at Sebastian Aho. Look at Peter Mrazek. They don't know. Like, Austin Matthews could make that pass 100 times. I don't think most players would expect it. Marner blasts it, and that's great and everything. The Leafs are still losing. Only a few seconds later, Mitch Marner setting up Tyson Barrie. Zach Hyman with the nice distraction in front. That is just where he belongs. Barrie with the backhander, and he buries it, you see, because his name. 6-6 game. Can't wait for overtime. Drop the puck.
You might as well ride them. They got a little rest for the... Oh.
Marner picks it up, driving the net. Marner to goal, scores! Oh, baby, what a play by Marner!
Mitch Marner goes and just jumps through everybody. And when he does that, a set play, and then a beautiful finish.
It's so good hearing both the TV and the radio broadcast. Neither of them were prepared for what just happened. You just heard Greg Millen and John Bartlett. Here's Joe Bowen.
And like we said, the Leafs have not come back when trailing after the second.
Here's a stall. Stolen puck, and Marner's in the breakaway. God! Do you believe this? Do you believe this?
Nope.
7-6. The extra point is good.
And perhaps the worst timeout in NHL history.
Joe Bowen's done like 40,000 hockey games when even he's going, I'm gonna score! You know it's an exceptional game. What happened during that timeout exactly? Okay, we're gonna win the face-off back, and then Trevor, once you get it, you're gonna pass to that guy who's on the Leafs for like a while. Marner got it. No, I meant Gardner. No. Mitch Marner scoring 6 seconds. I'm surprised it was even 6 seconds after the Leafs tie it up, and they end up winning the game. Too appropriate that the next generation game was won by a child high off pixie sticks. That's a hat pick. That is unbelievable. I don't care who you cheer for. 3 goals in 59 seconds, and I didn't even realize this the first time I saw all this. All 3 goals were from the same line. You know it's a good shift? 3 goals. Listen, I know I'm a Leafs fan. That's why I don't throw their plays into hat picks unless they really deserve it. This is a special circumstance. That is a hat pick. That is several. We considered making it a dang it because they blew the 3-0 lead. Wow. Wow. So that is it for this edition of Steve's Hat Picks. Thank you very much for watching. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. Tell your friends that if you want to be featured in Steve's Hat Picks, just score 3 goals in 59 seconds. Simply do that. It's easy.